Hey folks, welcome back to another vibe of the week where we get to wonder, plan, and explore the week ahead with this week's astrological forecast in mind. This week is pretty calm compared to the last. We just had our solar eclipse in Aries that's closing that Libra Aries series now. And then Neptune recently ingressed into Aries. So things are really changing up. But now that we are stepping into the new week, things are a bit calmer. And actually, I've noticed it brings moments of affirmation and integration, which is nice because we definitely need that after could have been a tumultuous week. I know for me, I've been noticing a lot of like subtle shifts. So it's been very subtle for me because it's been in my, it's more of an abstract house for me. So a lot of my mindset has been shifting and changing, and that's been nice because now I feel a little bit more back to myself. But anyways, enough about me. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Light Worker Oracle deck to give us some support this week. So I'm going to see what our spirit team has to say and how we can just go about this week with as much ease as possible. I'm going to pause this real fast. Okay, so the card I pulled is Fourth Ray of Harmony. So yes, even our spirit team is saying that as well, that we are in integration period, which is, again, so needed. I'm going to read the little message here and hold the card so you can see it. So this card says, the fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation, which the eclipse and Neptune ingress will do this. It's like an initiation kind of feel. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. So if you work with angels, that will be a nice archangel to work with, Gabriel. I never worked with Gabriel personally. Archangel Michael is my guy, but that will be something interesting to do if that is something that you're interested in. Okay, so anyways, so that's our card. That's what supports us throughout the week. Harmony. So maybe keeping that, mantra in mind, like, whatever negative I'm experiencing, there is a positive that's coming around. There's balance. The universe wants to bring balance, always looking for balance. And so if it's been a rough week before, now this week it's going to be easier. If it's been, very easy for you, just know you're going to be tested a little bit this week. But there is balance, and it's all for your divine purpose here. And that purpose, it can change. So just always be open and receptive to what the universe has to offer you. So I'm moving forward to Tuesday, April 1st, since there's not much going on to speak about astrologically on Monday. So on April 1st, we have the moon in Gemini, and it's waxing. So this is a great moon to gather with folks. Gemini loves to communicate, receive information, give information. So being with folks that are curious to you will help invite some new ideas, and that could nourish your soul, because the moon is about nourishing the body, soulful interactions, even about the public people in general. The moon, it talks about all of these things. And so being in Gemini would really bring up some curiosities of yours and the desire to even interact with people that are knowledgeable about these things that you're curious about, or just simply they just have information and are sharing it. Just be careful not to get caught up in gossip, because that is the shadow part of Gemini. The intention of Gemini is to get information. So just be aware of that. Then on Thursday, April 3rd, the moon, it's just the moon ingressing in Cancer. Again, this is why I'm saying like this is not a very crazy week compared to last, because there is mostly just talking about the moon ingress this week. There are some other transits that are happening, but yeah. So the moon is in Cancer, moves into Cancer on April 3rd on Thursday. And so this moon I personally love to use to literally nourish my body, nourish my soul, make a home cooked meal that just makes you feel like it's just comfort food, that makes you feel like you're in your body and all is well. So this will be a good couple of days to do this for yourself and even if for your family, if you have that energy to do that. So I hope that, you fill your cup, because you totally deserve that. You are working very hard, or, just simply you're being, and just with you being yourself, you need to fill your cup. So do that for the next couple of days with the moon in Cancer. Moving on to Friday, April 4th, we have Saturn in Pisces sextile Uranus 24 degrees in Taurus. So Saturn being the planet that represents structure, boundaries, discipline, in a harmonious aspect to Uranus, the planet of innovation, rebellion, and breakthroughs. This is a really supportive energy that encourages structure to any innovative ideas that Uranus has been bringing to you in Taurus. And or it can also just bring stability in a space for you to experiment, to bring about new security in your life that actually has more meaning to you. So Uranus has been working with us through Taurus for some time now, but now that Saturn has sped up, in the later degrees of Pisces, he is able to bring about support to Uranus that invites, security, stability, structure that was once before was not available to us. So that is good, because especially like with us, although these are different areas of life that we are having the stability, because the eclipses that happen, the first one was in Virgo and then Aries. So these are different areas of life, because Saturn's in Pisces and Uranus is Taurus, but there are, some security in an area of life. So that's kind of nice to have that trade-off, because some things might be in the air for you, but the others are stabilizing finally. So that's nice. And you could also look out for old teachings. So there could be, maybe there's interest in looking at older philosophies, or just like older teachings in general that helps you, supports you, and your exponential growth that is happening in Taurus. So that's cool. Also, there will be later in the evening, Mars in Cancer will sextile Uranus. So this could bring about unexpected opportunities that invites breakthroughs. There might be a creative outlet that you have to do something new, do something different, do something radical. So those unconventional ideas can foster change. All these things are happening as Saturn is bringing about stability and security in a space for you. So use that energy. I know that Mars is in Cancer and that's considered at its fall. So it could be a bit impulsive, but if you have a night chart, this can be beneficial for you, because Mars is your constructive malefic. If you have a day chart, so if you were born the day, this could be a little challenging for you. So you just want to be careful that you're not being reactive, but you are responding to your situation and remembering that you have some sort of agency in your life and it's up to you to make those moves. So if you could just keep that in mind with this Mars Cancer sextile Uranus, that will be good, because you can really break new ground, especially with that stability from Saturn. And Mars in Cancer will trine Saturn. So this also will bring harmonious right action after you have done your analysis, after you had, did your did the scope, like looked around the room, you did the breakdown of the data, you understand how you feel because Saturn is in Pisces, so you really did the analysis on how you're feeling, how you're responding to the life around you, and then from that information, Mars can move about the way that he functions well, in a beneficial way. So Mars likes to move, Saturn likes to analyze. And so using that energy together can really be, this could be a really big day. This could be a really nice integration, stabilizing kind of day that you just know, like, okay, this is the direction I am going. And nothing can stop me. Because that Mars, Saturn energy together, especially when it's harmonious, is like, this is unstoppable energy. So yeah, right action. And then we also later in the night have the first quarter moon in Cancer. So with this moon's energy adding on to these different configurations that are going on, this can really make you make a decision. It's a pivotal moment. So first quarter moons is about, finally just like, all right, I got the plan. Now I'm deciding to take action and like putting boots on ground. So this could be in relation to how you best want to take care of yourself, depending on the situation that you're in. So really paying attention to what you need. And if you feel uncomfortable, the first question to ask is, what do I need right now? And if I was able to give that to myself, what is it, So asking yourself these questions so that you are not being impulsive and like controlling or trying to make other people give you what you need. Especially with that Mars there, it can bring a lot of like fights about, in your situation. So really asking yourself, what do I need and how can I get that for myself is very important, especially on Friday, April 4th. On Saturday, April 5th, we have the moon ingress in Leo. And it's waxing, so this is a great moon to own who you are and what makes you shine, what makes you happy, what makes you feel generous and want to share. So definitely bask in this light for some time in the next couple of days, because this can really revitalize you, recharge you. So this is a beautiful moon to play and express yourself. No matter if it's shining a light on something that was hidden at one point, or you're just wanting to be silly and have fun, this is the moon to do it. And Sunday, April 6th, these last two transits I want to mention, it's the Sun sextile Jupiter. So this might be actually, and then there's Mars trine Venus. So this, when she's retrograde. So this can actually be a very lucky day. This is whenever these two transits go exact or they perfect, they're on top of the heel, so the energy is very strong. Sun sextile Jupiter can really bring benefits from generous leaders or just creative expansion. You just get these like amazing I don't want to say downloads, or you just get like very inspired and you're like, I am really excited about doing this new thing, I'm gonna try it out. I have this new exciting opportunity, I'm just gonna do it. Through, just whatever it is that like brings you just so much joy and excitement, it can really expand your opportunities, or you just feel very jovial and you're just like ready to take that risk and just do that creative thing. Recently, I just got this really cool snake bones, and maybe that will be the day that I just decide I'm just gonna do my trinium, or however you say that. I want to do that, like create something cute for the snake bones, because this is actually something I've always wanted, and it showed up. So that that could be something small as that, or maybe it's the day that you decide I'm going to launch this idea out into the world, and we'll see what happens. Business idea, whatever that might be. So that could be there for you. Mars trine Venus, that's retrograde. This can be a very attractive energy. It could be sexual attraction, creative attraction, creative spark. Again, this is a very inspiring configuration that can really open up some doors for you here. So yeah, that's what I have for you for the vibe of the week. Remember, we are working with harmonizing our energies, because eclipse season can be a lot. Neptune ingress in Aries can be a lot. I think we just went through the Kazimis as well, and with Mercury and Venus. So that could be, big downloads that were just like, oh, I didn't realize that was hidden in me, and now I gotta like integrate with that. So yeah, this week is giving that space that we need for integration, for harmony, bringing balance into our lives. And yeah, that is for us. So I hope that you have a great rest of your week. If you feel that you need extra support, definitely consider becoming a patron on my Patreon. The link is below. Other than that, I hope that you have a great week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.